What's going on, everybody? My name is C4. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're here for episode 13 of our Madden 24 Pink Slips franchise mode, and we're going to kick off today's episode with a fun little update that we're going to have for today's episode and however many episodes we get in before the end of spooky season, October 31st. So I'm saying we get at least another episode, 2 episodes, maybe even 3, which we're going to operate with a special, not sponsored, but I wish they were sponsoring this, most feared spin the wheel. If we can get a 5-star performance in any episode between now and the end of Halloween, we are going to have a one-of-a-kind, limited time, only till October 31st, 5-star spin the wheel. Taking a look at it, there's only 3 options. We're taking some inspiration from Madden Ultimate Team's most feared program, which like 3 years ago, however long it was when I played Madden Ultimate Team for fun, most feared was like the best time, without a shadow of a doubt, because there was just ridiculous upgrades that made it really, really fun. So we have 3 options right now. One, if we roll it, is just in the spirit of most feared. It's not really that overpowered, but it will be cool. We can make a player 7 feet tall, or however tall you can make a max player in Madden 24, and they're going to get 99 jumping. So I'm telling you right now, we might as well just call that the Dion Clement roll, because if we roll, or maybe Musgrave at tight end, potentially, but getting a player that will be permanently 7 feet tall and have 99 jumping, that is just, it embodies everything that I want Pink Slips to be. We have the second option there, which is going to be 5 players. I can pick and choose any player I want. 5 of them will get 99 strength, and I can pick another 5 players to get 99 hit power. Or the last option is Super Sups, which gives me 25 points that I can spend across any players, any amount that I want to. I have 25 points at my disposal to upgrade their physical attributes. That is speed, acceleration, agility, strength, jumping. I have 25 points, so it's just a much more improved version of the old option on our regular 5-star spin the wheel, which gives us, I think it's +3 in each one of those categories, and I have to be on 1 player only. This way here, it's a lot more super upgraded, and I have 25 points that I can spend across my team. So 3 really, really fun options that take in the spirit of most feared, and I think that's a very nice little fun upgrade that we can do here for every episode until Halloween. So we got week 7, we got week 8. I really, really, really want to hit a 5-star. It's been a minute since we hit a 5-star. Our team is absolutely due. As always, if that sounds interesting, you guys are enjoying this, hit 1,000 likes on today's video. We have a like goal. Every single video that we hit 1,000 likes in Pink Slips gives us half-star scoring in the next episode. We hit it in the last one, so if we get a victory week 7 or week 8, we're going to be able to apply that half-star scoring and help us out in terms of our player upgrade. Hell, it might be good enough to get us a 5-star most feared spin the wheel. So all that sounds good. Unfortunately, we did lose week 6. It is our first time in Madden 24 Pink Slips that we've lost a player. So we got to start with the bad news. Let's get it out of the way first, like ripping a band-aid off. The Raiders defeated us, and they were operating with +6 that they can come and upgrade, and it is going to be a very short-term tenure for Travon Walker. We're going to be getting Boogie Basham, who's not brutal. All things considered, 77 with a star dev, only 26 years old, and has actually been pretty solid for us in our Arizona Cardinals franchise. But the opportunity to spend and get a 7-point upgrade at pass rusher, which is a premium position, and getting a superstar dev, we are going to be losing Travon Walker, a player absolutely on the cusp of probably getting a team captaincy spot, so he could not be poached because of his age, because of his dev trade, because of how Pink Slippy is with 88 speed, 92 acceleration. So it was fairly easy. There was a couple other upgrades on the board, but I think getting a premier position and a big jump at superstar dev for the Raiders, if I was them, this would be the move that I'd make, and you guys seem to kind of agree along in the comment section below. I guess the good news of this trade, Raiders are in our division, so it's not like this is going to be the last time we have an opportunity to get Travon Walker. Next time we play the Raiders, hopefully we win and can steal him back. Our first game on the docket is against the Armadillos. This is a brand new opponent. Have yet to play them, so we don't know what they have in store. They got the Atlanta Falcons playbook, so if we were simming them, they'd probably be pretty good. Aaron Jones, Daniel Jones, Jones heavy backfield, Stephon Diggs at wideout, Quentin Johnson, MVS, a cheap old school. He's been on Pink Slips a couple times. When being at 6'4", he's always had 94, 95 speed, somewhere in that range. But I'm going to be honest, not seeing a lot of crazy upgrades. Got a rookie here, Dwight Wiles. Does he have a dev? He does. We're pretty good at tight end, but we're always, maybe looking at upgrading that backup tight end spot. Rashawn Slater at tackle would be dope. Chris Lindstrom, I mean, again, these are going to have to be These are, we don't even have the regular 5-star spin the wheel. If we get a 5-star, we roll it, get the +20 that we could really look at some of these top targets. I guess that is the downside of going with a most feared spin the wheel. Is it might not be the best for upgrading my team in terms of like player upgrades outside of the plus 10 that we would get just because we won the matchup. Jordan, ooh, that would be badass. I would absolutely love Jordan Davis on my squad. Not even just because he's an Eagle. It's Superstar Dev, 82. He's pink slip, 6'6", 340, 80 speed, 88 acceleration, 96 strength. That is a juicy one. They got Joey Bosa. We got, what, Derek Hall, Zaven Collins, Mapu. It's kind of that safety linebacker hybrid. Christian Fulton, Evan Coleman. Marcus Jones, nice little gadget player. Keith! Oh, our first chance at getting Keith Taylor. Imagine getting Keith Taylor on a 5-star. Like, we just get it for an upgrade, and then we give him, like, all of the most feared. Like, all 25 attribute points go right to Keith Taylor. And we make him 7 feet. What if we made Keith Taylor, one Keith Taylor, and made him 7 feet tall with 99 jumping? It probably wouldn't change his rating much, but I feel like that's a meme I'd be here for. Might not be useful, as like say making it a wide receiver. I feel like that'd be pretty funny, all things considered. What do you guys think? Ooh, they also got Sky Moore. Man, some of these teams have really good practice squad players. There's like one good one on almost every single team. So yeah, interesting opponent. Some really nice upgrades. Jordan Davis, Keith Taylor, some big time upgrades potentially on the offense. Let's go handle business. Before we get into the game, the last piece of business is we have a tandem breakout. Tank Dell and Dion Clement. I probably want to I think praising him gives him the XP right away, because Tank Dell is not one of our go-to guys. So if we can just get a cheap, actually we get a cheap XP boost there for Dion Clement, 2,500 for him. And if Tank Dell goes off for 150 plus yards against the Armadillos, it's going to continue his breakout and get a nice little touchdown bonus. So I love the fact that our rookie, gigantic, disgustingly built wide receiver Dion Clement is inspiring our teammates. That's great to have early on in his career. And then throw it to Bijan. Out of the backfield, matched up. Zaven Collins, who's not brutal in coverage, but it's still a big-time matchup advantage for us. Oh, easy. Right now. Close my eyes. Start the ball. Hit A to 0. Touchdown. And we're on to the... That... All right, I'm going to see if we can cheese this one a little bit. Tank Dell needs to continue his breakout. I don't know if touchdowns were part of that breakout. Doesn't matter. We're not going to him anyway. No. Thought he got both feet in. Maybe he was 7 feet tall. 3rd and 10. Could be Rager. Absolutely, it's Rager. Absolutely. It's 80. It's number 80. That's a guy making. Could we make number 80 7 feet tall? Is that what he needs to rejuvenate his career? Just leg transplant? Oh, okay. Drives him down, spine buster, and he flexes out of Nolan Smith. I would go for it if I would. Then they could settle for a field goal attempt here. Cut into, they're gonna punt it on the 37. That is a cowardly punt from the Armadillos. Oh, there we go. 6'7", 98 speed. Get on. Go to the races. Teddy. All right, too cute with it. Now we have to throw it. 3rd and 10. Jalen Rager is on pink slip scoring. If we get him his 2nd receiving touchdown, we'll see what he can do. Ooh, okay. Musgrave makes the grab. It is 4th and 2. I love the call to go for it. I love the call, coach. It's Big Red. There's a reason why Big Red is Big freaking Red. Oh, who got it? Who won it? Who won it? No one. No one fucking wanted it. 3rd and 18. Nolan Smith pins his ears back. Gets his 2nd sack. And we go to Bijan at the backfield. He clips his 100 yards receiving. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's yards from scrimmage. He would have got it anyways. But that is an evolution of his game. Last year, He had what? At least 2-3 times that exact scenario. Got behind whatever's covered him, a linebacker or safety, and he just drops it. That is the development and improvement of Bijan that we need to see for him to become the best running back in the NFL. Man, we are overwhelming the Armadillos. They have nothing. They literally cannot stop our pass rush. The hat trick for Nolan Smith. We're not doing a great job either. We've sacked. We've given up 4 sacks. They've given up 5. But at least we can try to keep pace with them. We'll go to 80. 300 yards scoring for Anthony Richardson already. So like, we've been able to air this one out fairly effectively. Oh, what a route. Jalen Reagor deep, and he's gone. That is his second touchdown, which is even. That's a full star right there. That is 3 tutties for Anthony Richardson. That is 2 for Jalen Reagor. And the 5-star is, I mean, we got to start getting turnovers. That's usually how the 5-stars start piling up. When we get the plus minus, when we get a couple interceptions, pick sixes, defensive touchdowns, but the offense is doing their job. Oh, even more. Even more. Nolan Smith. I should give that guy some most feared upgrade. Oh, misread that one. Oh, they're going to be teammates soon, I think. So, hopefully they're not saying and chirping each other too bad. Jordan Davis, good play. This is it, man. Going for it on 4th and 15. I think any other 4th down and longs are probably going to be waving the white flag after this drive. Just checking it down, and there is pressure from Barno. We got to find someone that can step up. We just lost Javon Walker, a starting pass rusher, and definitely doesn't feel like we're missing him today. Third and 6. Did he get it? He got both feet in. Mr. Clement. That is a wide receiver 1 if I've ever seen one. He just farted in that cameraman's ear. That's what he did. Garbage time. Garbage time touchdowns are worth the same. Garbage time are worth the same. This is a complete performance. Offense unstoppable. Defense unstoppable. That is how you respond to losing a superstar pass rusher. That is how you rise to the occasion of most feared. Which is maybe our biggest win ever. Ever. Perfect timing. Anthony Richardson was unstoppable. The only thing that sucked, I guess, is Tank Dell had a breakout, did literally 0. He just got some cardio out there, but I feel very confident it's going to be a 5-star, and we get to have a little bit of fun with our most feared wheel. So take a look at the scoring. We won the game. We won by 21, and we pitched a shutout. So we get 3 stars right off the rip for a dominating 35-0 victory. Anthony Richardson with 300 yards and 5 touchdowns gets 1 full star. Bijan Robinson gets 1 full star for getting 200 yards from scrimmage, 136 receiving, 76 on the ground, which is his lowest output, I think, of the season. But 200 total yards is big-time scoring. We get a full star for Dylan Clement, getting over 100 yards and 2 receiving touchdowns, and a half star from Mr. 80 for getting 2 receiving touchdowns. On the defense side, we get 1 full star for Nolan Smith. He gets half star for getting 4 TFLs. He gets a half star for 3.5 sacks, half sack away from getting even more scoring. We also get a half star for Troy Anderson, getting his 3 TFLs. It ends up being an 8-star performance, which obviously is just excessive, superseding the highest we can get. We earned ourselves a +10 plus a spin on the most feared wheel. That's all you could ask for. Before we handle any upgrades, any spins, we did get a weekly award winner, which we need to handle that right away before we even talk about upgrades. It goes to Anthony Richardson with an outstanding 400 total yard performance, 5 tutties. He gets a nice little bump up. I'm gonna do something different just because I think stamina for Anthony Richardson has been such an issue, and it's not gonna affect his rating any. So I feel like 5, a +5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still, 82 is kind of low, but underrated attribute for him that needs to get improved is his stamina. So rather take something that's like improving his short accuracy, medium accuracy. I feel like a nice +5 to his stamina is an appropriate upgrade. It is time to spin the most feared wheel with 3 incredibly powerful upgrades. We got the funniest, but also easily the least impactful. We get to make a player 7 feet tall, give him 99 jumping. And I think I don't even need to take this to a poll. It's easy. It's obvious who we're gonna make it. We're gonna get a guy that's already a freak and make him even more of a freak. I don't think even the jumping probably won't change his rating. But we are gonna bring him up to 7 foot tall. Wow. What a monster. What an absolute monster. We are also going to give him 99 jump. It might bring him up a point. Maybe. Let's see. He's already at 92. So going all the way up to 99. It does. It goes from 78 up to a 79. So congrats to our new monstrosity, freak of nature, whatever you want to call it. Now we can look towards our plus 10 upgrade that we got for defeating the Armadillos. So in spending our plus 10 upgrade, we get our top target, which is Jordan Davis. We're going to be sending 75 hidden dev Damian O'Neal. We don't know what the dev trade is. So, I mean, I guess it could be an X Factor, which would be a pain in the ass. But it also could be a star dev. Very similar style player as well, as he is a nose tackle. And we're going to take the for sure thing here in Jordan Davis, who's going to be able to play alongside Vita Vea. And we got Kalijah Cansey, who now, honestly, Cansey might have to move to defensive end. I think that could be a little change of position here after we lost Travon Walker to start the episode. But Jordan Davis, absolute monster. Very pink slip player as well. And then, because that's, not spending up all the points, it's only a plus 7. Still have 3 remaining. We're going to use 2 for plus 9 to bring over Keith Taylor. And we'll have that 1 point because it's not technically... If you view it in the scope of upgrading DB for a DB, it makes sense. But usually I don't go the corner for a safety route. But we'll use that as the 1 point we're giving them. As a sign of good faith that we can get this through and add the veteran presence, the locker room leader of Keith Taylor Jr. Going into game 2 of our doubleheader. Can't start the episode any better. Would hate to fall kind of flat on our face. So we have a couple pieces of business that we need to handle. First is our national scouting focus. So out of all the positions on our line, who needs the most TLC? And I think... I don't hate just continuing to look at wide receiver. We struck gold with Dion Clement. We can go back to the well. Because, again, overall, the base overalls of our wide receivers aren't great. Tanked out like 77. Stardev is our second highest wide receiver. Jalen Reagor, a.k.a. number 80, is still getting on the field. As much as we appreciate the memes, we definitely could still go out and find another baller at wide receiver. We also have a couple breakouts. One is for already our X Factor in Anthony Richardson. So this would be a gigantic XP boost if we can hit whatever the goal is going to be setting here. 400-yard scrimmage, and I believe that is 4 tutties. 4 total touchdowns. Okay. I mean, if the Bulls play us how the Armadillos did, that is definitely within the realm of possibility. We also have a breakout at linebacker, and it is Troy Anderson, a pink slips, a veteran here, looking to make the jump from star up to a superstar, hold the Bills less than 200 yards, or get him some scoring. Okay, good to know. Take note of that. Go get home. Coming around the edge, Kyle Hamilton and Nolan Smith splitting the sack there. Brings up a 3rd and 10. This pass rush was unstoppable against the Armadillos. A little bit more star power out here on the Bulls. They got, okay, just fucking wide open. They got Bakhtiari and others. How the fuck do you take that bad of an angle? You're 99 X Factor. Fuck, Jalen Ramsey is shit. I've had Riley Moss, normal dev on the outside, play infinitely better than anything Jalen Ramsey's done for us as a 98 X Factor. Like, as soon as we play, like, a team that has Sauce Gardner, Ramsey's gone. I might even have to take the first downgrade in Pink Slip's history. I'll spot him points. I'll give up 4 overall if I can get someone that actually can fucking play corner. Jesus Christ, man. One of these years, they're going to add an all Madden. They're going to find an all Madden difficulty where it's not just going to make your players suck. That is going to be the day that Madden becomes truly like a solid football game. We got Clement here. Should be free release. Right off the line. 7-footer. We'll just keep throwing to the 7-foot guy. A change here on 3rd and line to get off the field. If I was them, I would target my X Factor corner. But hopefully they can hold up long enough that we can get after the quarterback, which it's a blown up screen pass. Defense does their job. Again, man, what a weapon Bijan Robinson has been in the last 20 minutes of video time as a receiver. Easily was a liability as a receiver last year. I don't even think we've... Take that back. I think we did, the last time he won Player of the Week, bump up his catching. Is that the difference? I don't know, but something happened. Oh, get there. Come on, JD. Oh, it's Vita Vea. That was just size prejudice. Saw a big guy, made an assumption. But I appreciate you nonetheless, Vita Vea. Now we got it 4th and 1. We're going to go for it. Have yet to really have any negative plays, so let's see if that can continue. Guy's going to be a legend when all is said and done. Oh, there they go. They got a little bit of a pulse. There we go. Nolan Smith. You can't keep him quiet for that whole half. Finally gets a full sack there. We'll put a timeout. Ooh. I mean, we're just going to let 80 do 80 things. We only got one timeout, though. I do not want to settle for 3. We want to pretty much have this game out of reach so that no amount of all Madden nonsense can ruin this in the second half. Oh! Oh! I didn't see that. I don't know if he got it. That looked like he was way too close on that white line. Look at this. On 5'9", Mike Hilton, 7-footer. Man, I don't know. I don't think he got both feet in. But if he did, with the one-handed snag, and it stands, let's go! Oh, Rager, come on. Oh, my God. Had Rager, that would have been more scoring, because I think he's pretty close to 100. Man, we are just, like, we're definitely, I'm not going to complain. We got 5 touchdowns last week, 4 this week. But I still think, like, our passing offense needs, like, an ass hair more refining. And I think we are going to be really, really good. Risky throw there. Maybe Slay could have done more to pick that off. But that is a stop by the Bulls as we go into the 4th. Oh, he finally done something. Jalen Ramsey picks off the pervert, and we got ourselves more score. Finally, a pulse. I didn't know Jalen Ramsey doesn't wear gloves. That's pretty badass. No. Sack his ass. Sack his ass. Come on. Oh, God damn it. All right, now we got to score. Now we got to keep that gap. Win by 14. Get a half star. But that's just sloppy, man. Couldn't capitalize off the Ramsey pick. All right, this is important. This is the biggest field goal we've made all year because this could give us a 5-star. We also have the half star from the 1,000 likes. Again, 1,000 likes on this video, but with that score has given us even more pink slip scoring and an opportunity to get our first episode of Most Feared back-to-back 5-star performances. I think we did enough. Take a look at our score. We absolutely crushed it again. We won the game. It was a divisional victory. We won by 14, and we had the turnover battle. So that is 3 stars right off the rip. And I'm glad that we hit that because we were agonizingly close for other scoring. Anthony Richardson getting 4 touchdowns. It's worth a half star. Unfortunately, we only had 11 yards rushing. So we were like 5 yards shy of him getting scoring, which is a bummer. However, Bijan Robinson with 81 yards rushing, 34 yards receiving, goes over 100 total yards from scrimmage, which is the half star. Deon Clement going $150 and 3 tutties gets him a full star. On the defensive side, we get 1 full star from Nolan Smith, who has 3 TFLs, which is a half star, and over 2 sacks, which is a half star. We finish with Jalen Ramsey interception for a half star, ends up a 6.5 star performance, which is a +10 upgrade, and another spin on the most feared wheel. And we're able to continue our breakout here for Anthony Richardson, hitting his gigantic goal, which gives him an insane 1,500 XP. I don't know if I've ever actually hit that as like an already X-Factor quarterback, which is nice. We also had a breakout here on the defense, but unfortunately couldn't get Troy Anderson going. With that XP for Anthony Richardson, we get 3 skill points available. And I think we'll just pump him right in to strong arm because that is what he is. We get the nice +1 throw power, which I think officially with no boost. Oh, it brings him up to 9. I thought he was 99 already. Interesting. All right. Another upgrade here, which gives him some nice accuracy boosts. Love to see some stamina start coming over. That's easily his biggest weakness right now, but there we go. Nice boost. He's out up to an 84 overall and arguably the best quarterback in the league. But it's time to spin the wheel. You know what? Just to keep it, I don't know if we want to have multiple 7-footers, so I'm actually going to remove that. And it'll be one of 2, either 99 strength, 99 hit power, or we get super sups. I will let you guys vote on the strength and hit power. If it's super sups, which it is, it's just going to be way too confusing for everybody to let me know like where to spend these points. So I'm going to figure out the best way to spend these 25 points, and then you guys are going to vote on the upgrade that we get to steal away from the Bulls. We have 25 points to spend. I believe I've spent them. I'll tell you, the only in and out swap was this one right here at the beginning, and we're going to start on the defense, work our way to the offense. On the defense, I had +4 speed. I wasn't sure to give that to Riley Moss or Trenton Simpson. I think the tiebreaker for me to bring him up to 95 speed is the fact that I use him and I don't use Riley Moss. We're then going to give +2 acceleration here to Nolan Smith, which brings him up to a 92 overall. To round up spending our first 10 of 25 points, we're going to give 1 acceleration and 3 speed to tight end Luke Musgrave. Give him a nice round 90-90 in the speed acceleration department. And then for Bijan Robinson, we're going 3-3-3. +3 speed, +3 acceleration, +3 agility, which now brings him up to a 93 overall running back. And with our 6 remaining points, Deon Clement is going to get +1 speed to give him a perfect 99. And then we are using our 5 remaining to pump them all into his acceleration, which brings him up to an 81 overall. And amongst all these big upgrades, the fact that this thing is now, it's a thing. It's not a human being anymore. This is a thing. Deon Clement stands 7 feet tall. And you can't teach that. 99 speed, 94 acceleration, 99 jumping, 92 catching traffic, 93 speed. Yeah, we got to work on, I mean, still the 92 change of direction is ridiculous for a guy this big now. But if we can get that deep route running going, we can up that catching a little bit. We're not done. We're not done either. This is clearly our Frankenstein that we are building. We're still not done adding pieces to this thing. Unfortunately, the bad news is that there's no real good way to spend the +10. The Bulls roster is not perfect. So the first upgrade is +7, and that would be us sending our backup tight end Will Mallory to bring in the freak Darnell Washington, 6'7", 265. No dev trade or anything crazy, but we do utilize our second tight end, so he would get on the field. We could also spend 9 of our 10 points sending our depth tackle Aldridge to bring back 76 star dev Mozzie Smith, who, even though he would be buried on our depth chart, you never can have enough depth because all it takes is a loss and Jordan Davis or Vita Vea to get poached, and we're going to be happy we have the added depth here of Mozzie Smith. Or we have 2 defensive back upgrades. One here, because I can't show it, he's on the practice squad. They have Jalen Petrie, 77 star dev safety. We could spend 9 points and send Tyson Anderson to bring on over Jalen Petrie, who would most likely find a way to play, probably challenge Smoke Monday for some safety reps, and as well give us depth in case someone maybe poaches Kyle Hamilton from us in a future loss. That is +9. Or the only way we get max value would be sending Derek Stingley, 79, star dev corner, 23 years old, but we would be making a win now decision to put on the other side of Riley Moss, or we'll have to find some combination of Riley Moss and Jalen Ramsey, and I'll be spending all 10 points to bring over big play Darius Slay. 89 X Factor, he's 33, so there is a little bit of risk in this move. It is very win now, but if we trade for him and he retires, it's going to be a little bit painful because we're getting up someone like Stingley. Could be here for the long term, but on our current trajectory, hell, we might be the Super Bowl favorites right now, and this could be a piece that puts our team over the edge. So if you are a fan of spending all of our points and not leaving any scraps on the table, this is the move you guys need to make. So I'm going to pin these all in the comment section below. You guys vote on which upgrades we make, and we'll definitely get at least one more episode of Madden 24 Pink Slips in with the ridiculous most feared spin the wheel. But I definitely want to hear your guys' suggestions if there's any other options, because we only got 3, and I would hate to just roll and have multiple 7-footers, but I just don't play enough most feared. So if there's like an aspect of the most feared program that you would love to see in a spin the wheel that we could apply to our franchise mode, please, 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 please let me know in the comment section below so that we can refresh the wheel a little bit ahead of our next episode. But that'll do it for me today, guys. As always, smash 1,000 likes so we can get that half. That's going to carry over. We didn't even need to cash in the half star, so that is going to carry over to the next episode. But let's keep stacking those, so that if we ever get, I guess, unsexy 1 or 2 star win, we might be able to get a little bit of extra beef there and a bigger player upgrade. So thank you guys very much for watching. If it's your first time stopping by, don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button, smash the like button if you enjoyed. And until next time, it's your boy C4 saying peace out, love ya, have a good one.